What's going on, my PT peeps and my Walking Dead family? One Eyebrow back to talk about The Walking Dead Season 8 and do a discussion video about Rick versus Daryl. Say it ain't so, and are we heading that way? Spoiler warning, obviously, if you don't want to know this information or this discussion, or you're not up to date with the series of Season 8, if you don't want to know, stop watching now. Or for those who want to know, want to talk about it, here we go, guys. So it's just an idea. I want to give props to the person who wrote the comment this morning about it, actually, and I don't remember your name, but props to you. I think it was Elizabeth that talked about Rick versus Daryl, possibly going towards a callback versus Rick versus Shane, because this is the callback season, so I could see that being a possibility just for that reason. So I don't think Rick's going to fight Daryl or whatever, but we'll talk about the possibilities of it. But Rick versus Shane was in Season 2, and this is the callback season. Season 8's more callbacks and Easter eggs than any other thing I've seen so far. But Daryl is ruthless. Shoot first, ask questions later, take these saviors out, and I don't blame him for a second. I kind of like that about him for Season 8. He's been through a lot with these saviors, so why would he want to keep any of them around? They didn't worry about him, they didn't want to help him out, and he's going to be like, kill or be killed, right? So I like that mentality for this wartime affair of All Out War. So Daryl is one of my favorites for this reason. He's taking people out, no questions, a little too quick on the trigger, but he's been through a lot. Season 7, these saviors, he's going to see everything that happened to him in the saviors' faces when he comes across them. Fat Joey, don't get in the way of Daryl in Season 8 and towards the second half of Season 7, but Season 8, if you come across Daryl Dixon, you're probably going to get taken out in the series, in the show, and definitely in this season. So what do you think about that, guys? Post your comments below. Daryl was taking people out and trying to shooting first, asking questions later at the end of Season 7. And that was a big thing. I like it. How do you feel about it, guys? Do you fault Daryl for it? I don't think anyone can, but in this picture alone, you have Carol, Morgan, and Daryl. I think those three people together would take down the saviors hands down. That would be the ultimate trio in this, and maybe they get together in Season 8 and they take down some saviors. I would love to see that, but Daryl Dixon is a fan favorite. He's coming back around. Season 7 was a down season for him, and Norman Reedus even said it was hard to film. So he's back to being the Daryl Dixon that we know and love. He took out Morales pretty quick, which I don't fault him for. I'm okay with it. Morales gone. The story is come and gone. He's gone now. We don't have to worry about what happened with Morales. But Daryl, it didn't make any difference that he shot Morales or not. It's not like Morales was that big a dear friend to Daryl, but Daryl's not messing around. And do you agree with that? Post your comments below, guys. Do you think Daryl is too far gone? Is he too over the top? Is he doing things hastily? He's taking possibly good people down. He doesn't care. The saviors are his enemy. I kind of like that about him. I like Daryl. I like Morgan. I like Carol. I like the people taking down the saviors. Daryl is one of my favorites, like I said before in this video and other videos. But overall, guys, do you think Daryl and Rick, do you think they eventually come to blows? They fight? They have a difference of opinion, obviously. Daryl is going to take the saviors down. Rick, I see as being a little more pacifist. I see Daryl as, you know, been through a lot. If he ran into Negan, he would probably want to kill Negan right away. So it'd be interesting to see what happens. I think Daryl may get into some trouble this season because of his actions. It might be over the top. He may go rushing in after some saviors. I believe Norman Reedus said in an article, in an interview, that he comes to blows with another person. People are going to freak out. We don't know what to make of it. He didn't give who it was away, but could it be Rick? Is it Negan? Is it Simon? Is it someone? But it looks to be that Daryl is going to fight somebody. It could be Dwight. Who knows? Post your comments below, guys, what happens. But do you think Daryl and Rick fight is the big question? And who do you think would win? Because Rick is scrappy. He can fight a little bit. He gets beat up a lot in a lot of his fights, but he ends up winning because he's the main guy. And do you think Daryl was a little wrong here for killing Todd or Minkus from Boy Meets World? Do you think it was wrong? I mean, maybe. You don't know what Minkus could do or who he can get a hold of or who he could contact. The other big question is going around is that Minkus, or Todd, said that they just moved the 50 cal Browning weapon. And so what's up with that? Did they know they were coming? Is it all set up? Is there a mole going around? I know people are talking about that as well, so I'll try to slide that in this video. Is it Father Gabriel? Is it Dwight? Is it Jesus? Do you think there's a mole? I don't think there's a mole. They're talking about people are spies and moles for a super long time. I don't believe in that at all, but I kind of felt bad, probably like, you know, very small amount, that Daryl took down Todd, but I don't fault Daryl at all. If I was in Daryl's shoes, I would want to take down these people there too. It's not about surviving. It's about getting it all, is what he said when, you know, taking down Fat Joey. But I don't know what to come of it, guys. I know that when Daryl took out Todd, you saw Rick's face, and Rick gave the face, I'll show it in a second, that he was like, what? Like he wasn't really accepting of Daryl's, you know, view of it. But do you think Rick and Daryl will fight over it? Daryl said that, you know, if you're gone too long, I'll come looking for you. So Daryl has Rick's back. We know that. They're brothers. They're not going to hurt each other. And you thought Shane and Rick kind of were brothers too, but there's no love interest between Daryl and Rick like there was Shane and Rick with Lori. So I think that is out of the equation. I don't think Rick and Daryl fight. Maybe they get physical. Maybe Daryl tries to kill someone and Rick pushes him out of the way or something, or maybe they come to that, but I don't think they fight it out like Shane and Rick did. What do you think, guys? And I'm interested to know your thoughts on this, but Rick's face right here is priceless. Like, whoa, dude, calm it down. You don't have to kill everybody that we meet. And a big point here that Rick and Daryl are brothers is that Rick is going to meet some a-holes that Daryl said, you know, are you sure you want to go meet these a-holes? He said, that's how it's done. And Daryl said, if you're gone for too long, I'm going to come looking for you. So that shows that Daryl cares about Rick as a brother. That's his family. So I think Daryl will do anything for Rick, but I think there's just going to be tough, weird situations that's going to happen in season 8. And it's a callback season, like I said before. So is Rick and Daryl going to be Rick and Shane? Are they going to have a physical altercation with each other? I don't know. Only time will tell. This is just a good discussion video about it. Like I said before a couple times, I want to know your thoughts on this, guys. Post your comments below. Do you see that happening? And who do you think would win, Rick versus Daryl? My money would be on Daryl, actually, because I think Daryl is scrappy. I think if worse came, if they had to fight, my money would be on Daryl. How about you guys? Post your comments below. I'm interested to know your thoughts. And also, we're doing a giveaway, guys, when we hit 50,000 subscribers. So we're getting there. We're growing every day. To be eligible for it, you got to be a member of the Walking Dead community on Facebook. We have a page and a group. 2 things I want you to follow and be a member of. And if you're on Instagram, give me a follow at the PT channel, on Twitter as well. My book series, Fight For Us, I got 3 books available now. It's Fight For Us, Amazon.com, BarnesandNoble.com, Kindle versions, books 1, 2, and 3. So it's the beginning. Reunited and Refuge is my 3rd book. I'm working on book 4 as we speak. Conquered, I'm on the last chapter. Tonight I'll finish it, then we got to edit it. And if you can, guys, hit that subscribe button. Tell your friends, tell your family to join our team, our group, and our community. 100,000 subscribers is our goal. You guys are awesome, and thank you for watching.